Hello, everyone. Welcome to our world. Welcome to Pico Explains. This episode is brought to you by Pico Beer.
Extra
Extra
skunky.
skunky. This is Audrey, your kitty fiery redhead here with.
welcome, everybody. Pico the bunny here, obviously.
I'm gonna choke over here.
Oh,
I got a
man.
hairball, guys.
No. Well, anyway. Oh, okay. So,
look, the bunny ears and the dimples. He's just too cute. Look at like, stop it. Put those away.
I'm all like, yeah, look at me. I love to make love.
Are you gonna paw me?
I'm gonna be pawing everybody as I've bleh, bleh. As I've been saying the last couple of times, furry community, contact me at picoexplains at gmail.com.
He'll sniff your butt, just don't sniff his.
Yeah, because that's just gross.
That's just gross.
Anyway, guys, okay, this is the Ghetto segment, Pico's Ghetto Stories. And we're going to pretty much go back to the same time where I was talking about the Ghetto slip and slide. If you guys haven't seen that segment, you guys can see it on Facebook or YouTube. It's called the Ghetto slip and slide.
The Ghetto slip and slide.
So it was around that time. Now, I don't know how, but somehow my mom and dad, they bought themselves a microwave. Okay. Now we've never seen anything like that.
Oh
Okay?
no! Oh no!
And they've been around. Just in case you guys didn't know, they were created like in the mid 40s.
I'll tell you my first microwave story too. After you tell your
no problem.
Tell your ghetto
No
story.
problem.
I got a ghetto one.
And yeah, so I'm sorry, I got to keep like adjusting my stupid tie here. And like I said, we've never seen one, but it was the one where it had that. It wasn't the electronic one where you push it. You just, move the dial to, to the minute, whatever, the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever.
Knob.
So again, I remember seeing it when they installed it. Just took it out of the box. They put it on the counter. They plugged it in and everything. And we had a bunch of weenies. Well, we call them weenies, but they're hot dogs. Okay. And we had a bunch of weenies. And then we had like packages of those, like the pastrami packs or the ham, ham packs.
The deli meat.
Okay. Yeah, but this was like way before dollar store or anything like that. This was like early 80s, okay, guys?
This is the good stuff.
Yeah, this was the good stuff.
The real meat.
So I remember my brother, my older brother, was teaching us how to use it. He started off with a weenie first, and as you guys know, you throw a fucking weenie in there and you cook it, and it just swells up. You know what I mean? And we're just like staring at it. We're just like, oh, like me.
Oh, the radiation!
It's just like, oh my god, what the hell is this? What's this creation? And we just tripped out on it, and we would purposely, like I said, we weren't hungry. We would purposely like pull food out of the
just to
play with it. You know what I mean? And just like it swell up and everything, or start crunching up. You know how you do that with ham? It gets
all dried out. It's
like
actually like jerky.
You know what? That's actually I like the ham when it's crunchy like that.
It's like beef jerky.
It's like a beef jerky. So anyway, long story short, me and my younger sister and my cousin Brad, we were messing because my cousin Brad was staying with us for that time. And then we just kept messing with it. Again, like I said, we never seen anything like this. It was just like alien to us. You know what I mean?
It's a new toy.
It's just like chingados esto. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, just like, no, we don't have to, do everything in the stove. That takes like 20, 30 minutes to do. Anyway, at the time, of course, we didn't know you couldn't put anything metallic in there. You know what I'm saying? And the way we would do it is before the microwave, when we would get a weenie, we would put it, on a fork.
You'd stop it on a fork and do it roasted.
Over the fire. You know what I'm saying? And roast it over the fire.
We don't need no pan. We're not wasting a pan.
Yeah.
We're not cleaning a pan.
And that's how we used to do it. So just that habit came into us with the microwave. So we just do the whole weenie with the fork in there, right? And then we put it on there, and all of a sudden we're just hearing like crackling, like pow, 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 pow. And it's like, oh, what the fuck? What's going on? We're just like, I'm all holding my sister. She's like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my God. And finally, it's just because we already knew by then that to cook the weenie, it'd take 1 minute. So finally, you hear that ding, or the retarded version of the oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Because we already broke it, and we didn't know. So you know what I'm saying? So just just like I was telling you those stories when we break something, we just leave it alone,
We just run away and
and
pretend
just
we
run
know.
away and hope it fixes itself. And that's how we were with the microwave. We just like, you know, he just got done, took it out, and just never messed with it again. So anyway, this is just a two-parter of the ghetto story. I just wanted to tell you guys the first one. So
Okay.
yeah, so that was just crazy, about that, just being entranced
We all just run
with all
away.
that. Yeah, you just run away. That's how we did things. We just run away and we hope it fixes
And
itself.
whoever gets caught first, it's on them. That's all. They're to blame. Sorry.
All right, I'll do your story.
Okay, so mine. Yes, the metal thing, I did the same thing. First time I saw it was at a friend's house,
Mm-hmm.
a microwave. I didn't use one before. Okay, so we had gone to Wendy's, and the food was cold by then, so I wanted to heat up my burger. Now, this is Wendy's in the 90s, so they had the foil wrappers.
Mm-hmm.
I opened the wrapper up, I put the burger in the microwave. All of a sudden, just fire sparks, and I'm like, what's going on? And I like open it and I go and tell my friend, she's like, you can't put metal in the microwave. I'm like, oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you realize that when they talk to you like that, like they make you feel like you're an idiot.
Yes,
Like
I'm
all of
like,
a sudden they all know all this.
I
You know they
know.
must have messed
Yeah,
up
I'm
somewhere.
like, I'm sorry, I'm poor. I've never seen a microwave. I've never used a microwave. I'm sorry, I'm
Like
stupid.
I'm Ghetto.
Nate still tells a story about one thing I did though.
Mm,
He's like, I don't know how my mother did this because, okay, you can make baked potatoes in the microwave, right?
mm,
Okay, you poke the potato, you wrap it in saran wrap, and you put it in the microwave. I don't know how I blew up the microwave.
mm,
Literally, I mean, it was like black on the inside. The little metal part where it's got the
mm-hmm,
serial number,
mm-hmm.
yeah, that was shriveled up into like a little coil. He's like, "How did you blow up a microwave?" I was like, "I poked it. I don't know. I still don't know what I did with the poor
Oh my
microwave."
god, that's insane.
He's like, "Only my mother could blow up a baked potato on a microwave. Shut, leave me alone." That's true.
Okay, well, this is the last story of the ghetto stories. Just for this segment, we still got plenty. Growing up, and I've spoken about this in the past of our other segments. I just have an acute sense of smell. Okay, on a lot of things. I never liked being funky or smelly or
don't be funkified.
funkified or anything like that. My mom was the same way. Okay, so when I started getting to that age where I was using deodorant,
Oh no.
my mom at the time, I'm sure they're still out there, but my mom got me the Rightguard can, the spray.
Oh, I hate the aerosol spray
Yeah, the
deodorant.
aerosol
Yeah.
spray. So she bought, I think they were like 50 cents each or something. So she bought me a few of them.
Huh.
That or maybe.
She's telling you you're stinky.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You're funkified.
I'm funkified. Maybe that was her way of telling me, that I stink. But she was telling me how to use it. Okay.
Okay.
She goes, spray under your armpits here, and like that, and spray, generously like that. And he goes, and then she goes, I'll say it in Spanish first. She goes, y pues en la cola, goes, métetelo en la cola, like that, like sprayed up in there, right? And I'm just like staring at her. I'm like, well, mom knows, right? So I'm just like, okay, you know what I mean? So I didn't never question her, And so that's what I started doing for the longest time. I started spraying my armpits, and then I would spray up in there, and it would burn, Audrey. Okay? And I thought that was normal. Okay, and I never questioned my mother because at that time I thought my mother knew everything. So
she knew you were funkified.
You know what I mean? And then finally, after a long time, I got like a real bad rash.
My butt's broken.
And this is already when I started coming to my older brother, and I told him about it. I go, hey, I got this rash, blah blah blah, whatever, and what's going on? Do you know? And he asked me, let me see it, So I showed it to him, and he goes, what are you doing? He goes, it's all red and raw up in there. Are you wiping right or what? And I'm just like, no, it's just like Nana told me to, use the Rightguard and spray it up in there. And then my brother starts laughing his ass off.
I started. started.
He starts laughing his ass off. He goes, "You're giving yourself a rash." He goes, "You need to stop doing that." And so like,
But my butt stinks.
but yeah, but I stopped, and then sure enough, I mean, after several weeks, it finally went away. But I would go to elementary school with no chonies on. You know what I mean? Because it hurt that much. So if you're listening, brother, because of you, I no longer spray Rightguard up my butt.
Up my culo.
Up my culo.
It made me snort, guys. Oh my god.
All right, folks. So this is the end of Picos Ghetto story. So Audrey, you want to close this out?
Yes. Y'all can reach us at picoexplains with an S at gmail.com. Tell us your culo stories, guys.
Mhm.
You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Pico Explains on all 4 platforms. If you all like, share, because that really helps a lot. Thank you guys for
Mhm.
that. Follow, comment, and we will see you all next time.
Okay, everybody, be good to yourselves and be good to your pets, and we'll see you again.
Be good to your butt. Bye, guys.